So this is my Raspberry Pi I've kept over here. Fine. This is my C-type connector or my mobile charger. I'll say mobile charger, but it is specifically for Raspberry Pi. Don't try to use mobile charger maybe just because of the supply problem or the current problem or the voltage problem. It may create an issue for you or for the Raspberry Pi. So it's better you go with the adapter which is available with the Raspberry Pi. Supply needed for that is 5 volts and 2.5 amperes. So I'm just connecting it now. I've just connected it. Okay, and it will automatically get connected to, what do you say, the Wi-Fi. I have copied 2 files, SSH and WPA supplicant. Okay, these 2 files I have connected. Now, what I'll do, I'll just power it up. Now see, it will start, LED will start blinking. You can see here, there is a green LED which is blinking nearby. Okay, just 2 LEDs are blinking over here. You can see that. So now I want to connect this. I will just go to the software called as Advanced IP Scanner. Now can you see this Advanced IP Scanner? Yes, everybody, can you see this Advanced IP Scanner? Please just, now I'll just click this. Actually this software should be there with everyone, you know. So I'm just scanning it. I'll just click the scan. And it will give me a list of all the devices which are connected. Now in this you will see someone are in gray and some are in blue. The one which are blue are active. The one which are blue are active. The one which are in gray are inactive. Okay. The blue ones are active ones. Okay. Now see, it is scanning. But what we needed was the Raspberry Pi IP address. See this, I've got the Raspberry Pi IP address. Can you see this? 192.168.1.109. This is my Raspberry Pi address. So this address I'll get only when my Raspberry Pi is getting connected to the Wi-Fi. I don't have any monitor with me right now. I have not connected any monitor to Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, any monitor to my Raspberry Pi. Okay. So you can see this. Here I'm getting the Raspberry Pi address as 192.168.1.109. So this was the purpose of using Advanced IP Scanner. You can see what lot of things devices are connected to this. Fine. You can see here it is showing me Raspberry Pi Foundation 118, 119, 120, but they are inactive. These were some old which I've used, which I've stored. Now the active address is 192.168.1.109. Now the next part. What will be the next part? What I have to do is, the next is I'll turn on another software. See, already I've installed this software. Next software is VNC Viewer. Okay, real VNC. It is here and I'll say VNC Viewer. Now here what I'll do, I'll write the IP address which I'm getting. So IP address is 192.168.1.109 and I'll say enter. The moment I say enter, see, it is telling me something. Enter the credential expected by VNC server. So my credentials are username. The default username is Pi. The default username is Pi and the password is Raspberry. Okay, and I'll say remember the password and I'll say okay. Done. I'm getting connected to my device. Now can you see the screen? Raspberry Pi ka screen dikh raha hai sabko?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll switch off my camera. I now no need of camera for me now. Okay. There is no need of camera. I'll just click it. This is the bigger screen of Raspberry Pi. And this is the smaller screen. I'm just putting the softwares off now. My job of VNC is done. I'll minimize it. And even I'll try to increase the size of this. So understood what these softwares are used for. Now, here this is what is a terminal. This is something same like, okay, prior to this, I'll go here. See, I have not given my username or password for the Wi-Fi. But see, it is connected to Jai Guru. Fine, this is the Bluetooth. and I'll just click a VNC for a moment. In this VNC, you can see the address as 192.168.1.109. Okay. Now, this is my terminal. This is something like your command prompt. Now, the moment I'll click this, there will be one window opening here. This is a terminal. Something like your, what do you say, the command prompt. And here I have a dollar prompt here. My username is Pi. And this is @Raspberry. This is what I get by default. Fine. Now I'll just close from here. Fine. Now I'll see here what I'm getting here. It's an office like your Word, Excel, PowerPoint. This is complete LibreOffice, which is freely available for you. Okay. Writer is like your Word. Math is like your Excel sheet. Okay. That Impress is your like Power presentations. Draw for drawing and editing. Calculator and so on and so forth. So this is what I am getting here as a part of LibreOffice. It is free. Now first we'll see programming. Now see what I'm getting all in programming. Blue Java IDE, Genie, Greenfoot, Mathematica, MU, Node-RED. Node-RED is also one of the type of coding for Raspberry Pi, but we won't be going into that. Okay. Then Scratch. After that, SenseHat emulator. Okay, Thorny Python, that is the IDE of Python. Now here, another is your education. In education, you have SmartSim, one of the software. Then internet, you have a Chromium browser and a VNC viewer. Sound, we have a media player. For graphics, you have image viewer. Some few games are also there. Okay, including Python game. Then accessories. Calculator, file manager, PDF viewer, RFID diagnostic, task manager, and all those things, along with the text editor. The main important thing is preferences here. Fine. In preferences, we have Raspberry Pi config. This is the main important part for us. Now see in this see here, I have told you the password was Raspberry. Okay. This is the host name, not the password. This is the host name. We can see here when we have what you have done. When we have started this terminal, you can see this is the host name here, Raspberry Pi. So it is the host name here. Fine. So auto login as user Pi. By default, it will log in with a Pi. Do not wait. Splash screen enable. This is the display resolution. You can set it from here. Interface. This is very important for us. Many of the time we design the hardware. After designing the hardware, sometimes it doesn't work. The reason is this. The reason is maybe you may not have enabled that particular utility. Suppose I'm working with camera and I have to write something. I have to enable I forgot to enable the camera. It won't work. So I have to enable it from here. Disable. Right now I've disabled. SSH, since yesterday I've copied that file, as SSH was by default enable, VNC was by default enable. Fine. SPI, I2C serial ports are disabled. Okay, whenever we'll be needing, we'll be enabling it. Rest all the things are disabled from here. Only SSH and VNC are. Then performance, whatever the usages you will get, and localization. You can set locale. Okay, I have set it as English. Time zone, I have taken Kolkata. Keyboard, I have taken US. I have not taken it by default. And Wi-Fi, already we have set for the Wi-Fi. Okay, that is the country code, that is +91, it will take by default. So these were all the things. So this is what is the desktop. Okay, or GUI, graphical user interface of Raspberry Pi. Is this clear to everyone? So this is the browser here. I'll just click the browser. It will take some time. बहुत छोटा सा memory है इसका. So its memory is very less, so it takes some time. Some more time to enable it. So browser has started. Okay. I can go to YouTube from here. I can search. I can go to YouTube. Fine. but it will be a bit slow process. Don't expect like it will work like your desktop or like your laptops. So this is how YouTube, you can see this. Fine. You can see the resolution. It's a fantastic resolution. Now here you have the file manager. Everything what I have shown you, it will be visible here. Okay, this is the where by default we are into the Pi folder. This is our default path /home/Pi. Everything will be there only. And this is the complete file system of this. So in this way, it is acting like a minimum computer. So I hope this complete scenario of the desktop is clear to you all.